Hey y'all, it's Tiffany M. Battle and Raven Carter. Welcome to Sunday Stroll live chat and Q&A. Let's have a talk. All right, what's up, Raven?
What's going on, Tiff?
It's so good to see your face. It's been a long time, right?
It really has, but not for me because I watched my Sunday Stroll episodes, even though I know the season ended, but I'm still watching my
Yeah.
episodes. And
You
the
know I like
content
to
you
hear that.
still putting out.
Purr. We still keeping people okay, abreast and tapped into the Sunday Stroll shenanigans. All right.
Yes.
So, as people are tuning in and watching, y'all, let me know who you are, where you're chiming in from, what you're sipping on. Okay. I'm sipping on, I got my tea here, which I got from Stardust and Sage from the Roosevelt Road episode. I went and got
Yes.
this little honey ginseng tea blend, girl, and I'm just wanting to
Oh,
get into my tea bag. I did dry January and I just kept going. So now tea is my like drink of choice. But yeah, as y'all are tuning in, let me know where you're from, where you're calling in from, and not calling in from, but tuning in from and what you're sipping
mhm,
on this Sunday
absolutely.
afternoon. What you sipping on? Nothing.
I'm a coffee girl,
You
black.
are.
Um, and I'm a Dunkin' girl. I feel bad. Like I have a whole Dunkin' thing. But
But that's right, your claim to fame. I think one day you had matcha and I was like, baby, what are you doing?
what are you
What are you
doing
doing with this
with your life?
matcha? You're a black coffee girl. Hey, Courtney
Yes,
from Atlanta. Oh, green tea and eucalyptus honey. Oh, that sounds
that
delicious.
sounds. Listen, I'm here for you, but I do need my coffee, and then I get to the tea. Then I do
Do the
matcha.
other things.
But that
I
sounds good.
started the day off with coffee, so I'm gonna keep it a buck. But I've been getting into loose teas. I've been getting into the loose tea game, so that's been the thing. Okay, we've got Courtney in from Atlanta. ATL's in the building.
I love this.
It's so fun. Okay, can y'all hear us and see us very well? I'm using a new platform. So I just want to make sure that things are running smoothly. So if y'all just give me like a hand raise or a +1 to let me know y'all can hear us and see us and everything is looking good on the stream. And we're gonna get into it. I guess. I don't see any comments yet.
Okay,
All
start your
right. All right, y'all. So first and foremost, thank you so much for tuning in and spending a part of your Sunday with us. It's always a pleasure for y'all to stroll with us and then come and join the live chat. Like that brings me so much joy. And it brings me so much joy that this series is bringing you joy. So thanks for strolling along with us. Okay, I see it. Y'all are saying y'all can hear us.
Mm-hmm.
Freeport, New York, sipping on water. Amen. You got to hydrate. Okay,
That
loud and clear from NYC. Perfect. Sounds great. Okay, y'all. First, quick little plug. Quick little plug. So YouTube lets you support the channel by sending something called a super chat or a super sticker during live streams, and then you can do a super thanks on like actual the stroll videos or the YouTube shorts. So what a super chat does is it highlights your message during the live stream. A super sticker is an animated image that will pop up during the live chat. And then the super thanks highlights your comment on the video. I believe these options are all below the screen. I should have checked that, but I know super thanks is like somewhere down at the bottom. But yeah, super chat and super sticker take place during the chat. And what it happens is when y'all support the channel via super chat, super sticker, or super thanks, every contribution goes into keeping the lights on, honey. So I can pay my team and we can continue to create quality content for this community. So it really means a lot. For y'all to support because we want to keep showing up for Sunday Stroll and all the other things that I have in planned for us. So I want to continue to do that. Um, and so yeah, and I kind of want to do something special for people that do support the channel. It may be like a screen at the end of the video that's like, here are all my supporters. Here's everybody that's showing up for this channel. And so that's kind of one thing that I'm thinking about doing, like baby, you'll actually be kind of like a producer, right? Because you've contributed and supported the channel for a Sunday Stroll. So that's my plug. So thank y'all again for tuning in and supporting in advance. Yes, I love Sunday Stroll. Hey. Okay, yes. Again, as y'all are joining in, tell me where you're watching from and what you're sipping on. Amen. Okay, so quick recap. I'm gonna let Raven do this. Raven, where did we go in season 2? Do you remember?
Do I have to do it in order?
You don't. Tell us where we went.
Okay. We were in Harlem. We were in the South Bronx.
Absolutely.
We were in Fort
Yeah.
Greene. We were
Yeah.
in Long Island City. We were in the West. Was it West Village? Yes. Or
Not
East.
not Lower East Side.
Oh, Lower East Side.
You said, baby, one of
We were
them.
in Dumbo.
Yeah.
So you just said that, and because I am a super fan. Yes, I was
Yeah.
excited to be a part, and we'll get to that. But I'm super fan. I'm mixing now. I'm thinking of every place you've ever been.
All of them.
So
You were doing
you
good
were
though. You're doing good. You have most of them. We did the
um,
parks. We did Central Park, Prospect Park,
Flatbush. Oh, Little Caribbean.
Little Caribbean. Yep, we got that one.
Uh,
And I think you missed Crown Heights. And then we did Arizona, Roosevelt Road, and downtown Phoenix. So, baby,
Amen.
we did 12 episodes in season 2, y'all. I don't know if y'all clocked that. 12 whole episodes, and we did 9 in season 1. So we're giving more, okay? More places to stroll, more things, more activities. I hope y'all appreciate that. Okay, I see Virginia's in the building. Virginia
Come
is
on.
your hometown. I see Cali, North Carolina. What up, though? Okay, I love this. And if y'all haven't watched the entire season, baby, get your life. I need y'all to get into it once the live is over because I'm biased, but it's such a good time. It's just such a good way to view a city and, just stroll along. Come on, Sacramento, getting ready for church. That's my mommy. Okay,
Mommy.
perfect. Yes. Okay, as y'all can see, I got a special guest. Last time y'all met Darrell, that was a videographer and photographer. This time we've got Raven Carter in the building. She was a producer for Sunday Stroll. Y'all, welcome Raven to the chat. You know what I mean? Yes.
Thank you.
Raven, tell the people who you are and your claim to fame. Tell us about yourself.
Absolutely. Happy
Yeah.
Sunday Stroll Day, everyone. I am Raven Carter. I've known Tiffany for going on almost 10 years now. Yeah, that's crazy. 10 years now because we were both just 22.
That part.
But my claim to fame is I'm a producer, a digital producer, and I got my start literally 22 years ago working in digital. And I started at BET, and then I moved to a small company called Moguldom that had Boss Up and Madame Noir. They eventually got brought out by I1 Digital. But while I was leading the digital video for Madame Noir, that's when I saw Tiffany. Like God sent her to me, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm producing a talk show and I need Tiffany's point of view. And Tiffany, I reached out, we connected, and it's been that thing ever since. And since then, I've been able to move on. Right now, my current role is I'm executive video producer for Cocoa Butter. So Cocoa Butter is the Black identity brand at BuzzFeed. And I manage that content. And I also have 2 other video brands that I manage. But what I'm trying to say is I've been in this digital space. I have a short attention span. So I'm always like, listen, we got to capture the essence. We got to bring people in those first 30 seconds and keep them. And it is really telling a full story from beginning to end. Every time that a video goes live. So I'm behind the scenes making sure that story is captured. And I was so honored and blessed that Tiffany tapped me back in and said, look, I have this show. And I'm like, girl, this already belongs on network. So I want to come in and just the pieces where you should just be thinking of as talent, let me be the producer, let me do the legwork, and complete that whole story for you, if you allow me to.
Yes, Raven, baby, she ain't new to this. She's true to this. Been in the game for a long time.
What the kids
Madame
say?
Noir, did y'all see? Clock it, right? Clock it. And I actually, Raven mentioned, did y'all see in the Chelsea episode? I don't know if y'all remember that. We were at the Chelsea marketplace where the YouTube studios are. I don't know if that's top secret information, if I'm supposed to say it or not, but we'll just keep that between us. But that's where YouTube studios are, and that's where we used to meet every week and film Did Y'all See?
Tiffany, and you know how the phone will remind you of images? I have so many images of yours and us with the entire cast, the crew, that pop up on my phone all the time. Just a great, lovely experience. But the truth is, I love good storytelling, and I love like good point of view, and you've always just had that. So I've been excited. I'm like, yes, I'm a producer, and I'm thank you for Sunday Stroll, but I really am a fan. I was a fan of yours first, so it was just so easy to come into second season and work with you.
I sure do appreciate you. Easy to work with. Like we had our moments, but we really had like your point of views. You get what I'm saying? And then my point of views, and like Raven is about that. She like, we need to get the people, get in, get out, pop, 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 right? So I need, sometimes we need that. You need people that can move things along and get it done, right? So as the producer, you had some good feedback. Raven is the one who told us to put in a map at the end, which was like visually, like people want to see where the stroll is. You told us about that map a long time ago. You told us about adding a lot of people and making sure we get, good storytelling, like you're saying, along the stroll. Like, do you think that we did a good job of implementing some of the ideas in season 2?
1000%. So the truth is, Tiffany, I told you when we were talking, you already have it. You really do have it. And I'm just like, I think you have your POV. You already had created your format. You already understood what your goal and purpose was. Mine was just to come and fine tune it. So things where I'm like, hey, I think this intro could be a little shorter so we can get to the meat of it. Like we would have conversations back and forth, and I appreciated that, because I'm like, I'm going to tell you from my POV, which is a bit technical, where yours is emotional. You're like, well, I got this one comment that said, and I'm like, I love comments. Every single comment matters, but if it's not the majority, let's keep moving. And so I do. So there were times when you're like, I see what you're saying. Let's try this out. And that's the best part of developing and continuing to create and elevate your series, because I did give feedback and you were like, you know what, Raven, I want to try this out. Or if there were things that were super strong where I'm like, we're not touching fit check, because that is you, that is branding, that is the brilliance of you being able to say, this is my branding and I'm keeping it. So I'm like, yep, I'm not going there. I'm just going to make sure everything is spelled right and keep it going.
I didn't fight for fit check, y'all, for the fashion girls. That's like, we wanted more fashion. I'm like, Raven, I got to keep telling people about my outfits. Like, we cannot cut this part out.
I'm like, look, I'm not a fashion girly. I'm not like hand-me-downs and get it going. Move on. Come on. But that was the most exciting part about collaborating with you. I no one just want, in no sense is it ever just one way. And I appreciate you for letting me in and saying, these are my suggestions, and you saying, okay, this one is a hard no. I'm not passing on that, because this is very much Tiffany. But the other things, let's try these. Let's try, because at the end of the day, we both have the same goal, is to take the series to the next level.
Girl, and listen, it's usually just a team of me, myself, and I. Listen, I'm talking to myself like, what you think? And it's like, well, what you think? And it is so rewarding and helpful to be able to talk to somebody else who understands the language and the business and all of this. So I'm so grateful to like be able to talk to somebody else outside of myself. Even though I love talking to myself, I'm an only child. And that's something we do is, we can play a game and talk and entertain ourselves. It is very nice to be able to talk to somebody else. Amen. Okay. Amen. So Raven, we're going to get into the show. I don't know if you can remember. some favorite moments. You are with us for the majority. Look, Raven was on the ground, boots on the ground. Okay. 10, 12-hour days. What were some of your favorite moments from season 2?
Tiffany, you know, I do have two favorite episodes.
Okay. Oh, that whole episode. Okay. Let's talk about it. Let's talk
My
about it.
Okay, my two favorite episodes, Harlem episode.
Yeah.
Just because you do this very well. This is what Sunday Stroll does. It makes you fall in love with New York City and that area.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
Harlem episode did that for me. It just, I mean, I felt it. I couldn't stop watching it. I mean, even when it opens and you are doing the whiz, you're cold open with the whiz dancing. Yeah. I just was like, I'm locked in. So as on the producer side, I'm like, what's going to lock me in? You did that, girl. My other favorite episode is Fort Greene. Now, I'm a Brooklyn girly. That's it. Through and through. I'm Brooklyn all day long. And Fort Greene, I just fell in love. I remember getting there. We had an early call time, and I got there about like an hour and a half early. And I was just like walking to go get my Dunkin', of course.
You went on your own little mini stroll. Okay.
I sure enough did. Because by the time we had the call time and you were there and Darrell was there, I had already scouted out like, we're doing this, we're doing that. Like,
you did. You did. We're like, there's this block right here with these flowers. You did. Y'all did. Yeah.
I did. Yeah. And then a moment that I really this speaks to my heart, South Bronx, when we stumbled upon the Andrew
Walter Andrew Friedman. I already know where you were going. Walter was his name. Andrew Friedman house.
Andrew. Okay, so here's the deal. This is why, you know what, that might be my third episode, but this is the moment of Sunday Stroll that just like epitomizes everything for me in this experience producing with you. We always have an outline. Tiffany is thorough through and through. Y'all already know this, okay? Tiffany, like, this is the format, what we plugging in. These are where we're going. These are the different spots. And for some reason, South Bronx, as we're researching, it's just not giving us that much. But we are just going to make sure we have the main things in play.
Careful, Raven. The South Bronx crew is vicious, honey. They don't like that when you be talking about it's not a lot going on. It's a lot. Maybe it was a lot.
It was a lot going on. It's always a lot going on. I'm not trying to listen, but I'm a Brooklyn. I'm not trying to no shade to Bronx. Here's what I'm saying. On a stroll, we stumble upon things. In the whole season, Tiffany kept talking about our favorite show on HBO. What's it called, Tiffany? Everything is off my head. The Gilded
Age. You know that's my show. I cannot wait for the Gilded Age to come back.
We're literally strolling, and we come upon this house, and I just think you were like, "Oh, what's that? It could be the Gilded Age, something." And I'm just running with it. We look it up. Go over, and then bam, it became a whole gem to the point where I'm not even producing anymore. Now I'm just like on tour, going through the house, like getting this history and this knowledge in and how it connects to us. That is what I absolutely love about this show. You stumble upon these gems of history, culture, experience. Now you have a bit more to take with you when you go to the South Bronx. Yes, because I kept going back to the South Bronx, to be very honest with you. Like, I'm leaving Brooklyn and going 2 states away to the Bronx.
That's her. That's not me. When y'all come for us, that's
come for me. Come for me.
You said 2 states. That's her.
It's a distance. Harlem's a distance. But look, come for me, y'all. But it was just like that gem of information, this historical knowledge. And that happens. That happens in every episode. That one was the one that just stood out to me the most.
Because to your point, I'm thinking the way that I received the Andrew Friedman home, it was this millionaire who was active during the Gilded Age, and he had this house, and then it was just vacant. That was literally what I had. Where Walter took us was a completely different place. We went on a completely different journey. that we wouldn't have known a thing. And shout out to Walter for like being like, oh, what y'all doing? Okay, I got time. Let me spend 4 hours walking y'all around. Literally, y'all. It was like a whole experience, unplanned, unfiltered. It was amazing. So I agree with you. And y'all can weigh in too. Let me know your favorite episode too. Chime in the comments. I like to know. I like to get this feedback. And so another favorite, because we start off the stroll with breakfast or brunch, and then we end always with like a happy hour or a dinner. So it becomes like a foodie situation. We like to eat. We like a good nibble. We like a good happy hour. So Way and Raven, where was your favorite place to eat? Where was our favorite place to break bread?
Okay. For me, it was Fort Greene, Evelina.
Oh my God. Somebody already chimed in and said they've been to Evelina because of us and had the lemon ricotta pancakes. Bomb. Yeah.
Tiffany, I've been there over 5 times since because you put me on. Now, you really did. I was like, I didn't even know. The manager knows me, and then also gave me a tip. Oh, this is a tip. This is a tip by by Way of Raven. If you guys are trying to make a reservation ahead of time, if you're in Brooklyn, Fort Greene, in New York, and you want to go to Evelina, call them. If there's no reservations online, you can call them, and they'll save you a spot.
Clock that. Listen, we all need a little tip, a little Raven tip for how to get in, for how to navigate. Okay,
but it was worth it. You had the lemon ricotta, and then you had the grain bowl. You had those drinks, and I know we're still doing. But it was just perfect. The ambiance was great. You know, you can have some gelato afterwards if you want to. I've been.
They had a little cart, right?
Yep. Okay. I've been for brunch and dinner multiple times. It is just that is it. And I think about you every single time, Tiffany. Every single time I think about you. You put me on.
That makes me so happy when people are like, I went to this place because it was featured on Sunday Stroll, and I go back. I loved it. It was a great experience. Like that really brings me so much joy. So y'all, please, when y'all pull up, please tell me, because that just brings me joy. I want to make sure that y'all are having the same fabulous experience that we've had. Like, I'm not making it up. It's not any special treatment. Like these places just are that way. Like they're that good. The service is good. The food is good. The place is cute on a regular day. So on a regular day.
On a regular
okay. So we're gonna get into some Q&A, for the chat. Chime in. I want y'all to still tell me where your favorite episode was, but also like, what do you want to see more of in season 3? Right? I've heard comments and feedback about more food. I don't know how to fit in more food. I added in a coffee stop, like a matcha break.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why?
But I'm like, we'll just be eating the whole time.
I don't know. What have you gotten any other feedback on the food? So, for instance, I enjoyed your Harlem episode when you were able to talk to Chef Boots. I really, really enjoyed
like a thorough sit down, like go through. Okay.
With the owner. I loved that was your way of like highlighting Black businesses, Black business owners. Yes. And I think we can, on a personal note, we can never get enough of that. You know, let's keep highlighting and celebrating us in every single way.
Yep. That's always the goal, y'all, is to really highlight the neighborhood, highlight spaces that are just interesting to me. And then for sure, when it's Black owned and it fits, I definitely want to be able to highlight that as well. So, okay, let me go back through the comments while I'm asking y'all questions. Y'all like, girl, we already asked you some questions. You ain't even answered. So did we get a fit check this morning from To Be Hopeful? We didn't. I'm so sorry. I meant to say that. So this outfit, I did talk about it on Instagram. I did a whole reel. I did a try on, but this outfit is from 9th and Maple, which is a B-O-B. And I think they're based in Houston. Anyway, it's a cute little I can't get up because baby, I got one camera. So it's a whole little like a caftan, a short cape, capulet cape, and some pants. It's knit. It's my new favorite airport and lounge outfit. That's why Sunday I'm lounging. It's very comfortable. And then what else? Rings, Zara. Y'all know the vibe. And then this is from H&M. And then my Casio watch. Y'all, I still love this thing. I'm still obsessed.
Is it doing
And
your
then I got
steps? Does it do your steps?
It is. It does. It is a steps tracker. That makes me so excited. What else? Lippie. In case anyone cares, today's Lippie. We kept it light because I was gonna be drinking this tea. This is, I can't even read the name on this because y'all see how bitter. It looks like a dog chewed this. This is from MAC. It has to be cork. Okay. That was one of my favorites. And then this is from YSL. Girl, this has some numbers on it. I think it's color 46, but it's like a little pinky color that I just wanted to put on, and it's very moisturizing. In case anyone cares about that, I'll try to link this when I repost the live, just so y'all have the details if you want to get into it. Okay, so Raven, what you got on? Who is this sweater from? Like a good knit, honey.
Y'all are so. Listen, this is so oldie but goodie. At that point, I don't even know where she got this from. This might be like
was she
Old Navy long years ago.
Old Navy has. I'm about to go to Old Navy soon to get some workout stuff. But anyway, go ahead.
I do want to highlight these earrings. So this is my favorite boutique like shop in Brooklyn on Tompkins Avenue. It's called Make Manifest, and I've talked about it all the time. My good friend Aisha, she sells all kinds of handcrafted like jewelry, home goods, clothing, and it's all either like someone from the diaspora. Like it's someone created it from our diaspora, and I love to support it every single time. Make Manifest in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn on Tompkins Avenue. So when they have
I showed them.
Yes.
They're right there.
Yep, right
they're in the Bed-Stuy episode. It was very quick, but they're definitely on Tompkins in that Bed-Stuy block. Mm-hmm.
So This is one of the artists that were featured, and I love these. I've been wearing these for a long time. Because see, Tiffany, I won't switch it up. Y'all, the truth is, Tiffany is that girl because she switches it up. And as a producer, I'm doing the show part, but I am a fan. Like every time you show up to location, I'm like, what is Tiffany wearing? So I'm like behind the scenes looking at your fit check and like, okay, what's that? There's been a lot of times, Tiffany, when we're in post and we are like putting the show together, you're highlighting certain businesses and designers, and I'm looking up and ordering a few things because of you.
That is the entire purpose, and I love that you're doing that, and I want everybody else to do that too. But I do have my staples that I had to force myself out of my regular stuff because it'll be like my same ring stack, same ear stack. I was really trying to force myself to like use all these things that I have, but I gravitate towards the same, my signature pieces too, right? Okay. So, we've got perfect. We did a fit check. I hope that was good for you to be hopeful. And again, I covered more of this on Instagram. It's a reel that I did literally this week. And I did some other outfits too. So get into that at Tiffany and Battle on Instagram. Harlem episode was wonderful. Thank you. Hey, Miss AB. Love the Gilded Age. Girl, I just finished Bridgerton season 4 yesterday. And I was literally like, what am I doing with myself? I feel like I want Shonda Rhimes and Sally Richardson to coordinate. It's like once Bridgerton goes off, I need Gilded Age to pick up. Do you get what I'm saying? I love a period piece. I didn't know I was a period girl. It's been giving me life. So anyway, shout out to the Gilded Age. Shout out to Bridgerton. Never heard of Andrew Friedman. Girl, me either. Okay. How do we decide on the restaurants to visit? To be hopeful. So Yelp. Y'all know I use Yelp. I'm a Yelper. down through and through. I don't play around. I was not joking. I literally, for the neighborhood that we're going to, I'll put in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, best brunch, and I'll let it tell me. And it'll be like Evelina, and then it'll be, no, that's Fort Greene. But you get what I'm saying? It'll come up with the list, and I'll just go through, and I'm like, what's my vibe today? Do I want American, or do I want something kind of Mediterranean? And then I'm looking at, a 4-star or a 4.5. You know what I mean? I want high reviews. I'm looking at the data set. Y'all, I'm an engineer by trade still, even though I don't do that anymore. I'm still looking at the statistics, okay? I want a good experience, and I want a lot of people that have, bought off on that. So Yelp is my main girl, and then Google, Reddit. But Yelp is the one. That's what leads me into my restaurant choices.
Okay? Can I add to that about Yelp
please
being your girl? I do want to give some insider.
Please do.
An insider info. She's serious about Yelp, because if it'll be a popular place and everyone's talking about it, it does not matter. There was one episode where everyone was talking about this one place, and Tiffany looked at Yelp and was like, nope, this is too low. We're going to mention it and keep it moving.
Was that South Bronx? Oh, can you say it? Yes.
It was I don't want to. It was a diner.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, okay. I don't play around. I think I said it in the episode. I said, look here, this is a popular place. I think it probably had 3.5 stars on Yelp. And I'm gonna mention it because it was popular. 3.5 stars. That's not where we went though. You know what I mean? We did. I'm gonna mention it. I could tell you all about it, but don't say I sent you. You get what I'm saying? I want to prepare you with the information that's readily available. That's Yelp that said that, not me. You know what I'm saying? Don't take it out on me. Take it up with Yelp. So anyway, perfect. That's about the restaurants. I really do feel strongly about a good review. Tourism board needs to get at you because of how well you're showcasing the city. Oh, thanks.
They do.
I really agree. Somebody tag a board. Get us in there. Love Old Navy leggings. Yes, we love Old Navy. Old Navy has great workout materials, and they have a great sale. So get into them. Harlem episode was so good. Love your series. Born and raised in Fort Greene. Hey, Georgette Mayo 3696. I have not seen this episode yet, but I was okay. Existing in Charleston. I love my workplace. No place like NYC. Baby, get into it. Georgette, you got to watch Fort Greene and see if we did a good job on it or not. See if we really captured the spirit. No, yeah, viewed. Okay, I got it. No worries. Perfect. Okay. Sounds good. So any more in season 3? What I've got notes from people before. So more thrifting. Yeah. More museums. I agree with that. More art galleries. Y'all said more parks. Now we did do Prospect Park and Central Park. Y'all ain't really show up for that. And I love a park, and New York does a great park, but y'all didn't really show up for those park episodes. So I don't know. I have to figure out a new way to show the park. How do y'all recommend we show the parks? Because New York is great for parks. I've had to walk out of a restaurant because it smelled like cigarette smoke, and went to a beautiful ramen restaurant. Sometimes you got to trust your gut. That's right. To be hopeful, you got to trust your gut. All right. Let me see what else do I have here. Where should we revisit? Where do y'all want to see us revisit? Because I definitely know, I feel like we need to go back to Flatbush, Little Caribbean. Because y'all don't know, we got rained out and we had to cut the episode short. We still did a lot, but we still had a lot to go, and it was a lot to still see. And so I think we're going to pull up on at least Flatbush again and kind of cover that more.
Agreed.
Where do y'all think? Bed-Stuy? Should I come to Bed-Stuy again? Weigh in. What about do I need to come back to the Bronx? I had somebody, listen, I wonder, what's Sis's name? I think I'm not going to get it wrong, but Sis pulled up on me. I was going to get some adult libations for New Year's. Sis pulled up on me. She's like, I'm from the Bronx. And let me tell you, you need to do such and such for the Bronx. She was very cute and very active and lively. But she was like, baby, let me show you. Let me put you on to the places in the Bronx because y'all ain't doing the Bronx right. I said, okay, look, I'm open to suggestions. Don't get violent. You get what I'm saying? Let's get I'm just kidding. She was not violent at all. very sweet girl. But I'm telling you, the people from the Bronx don't play. Okay. And I want to make sure we showcase the Bronx in a great light. Because I think, and this hasn't been my experience, but I feel like the Bronx gets a bad reputation for being like shown in a negative light. Is that true? Am I making that up?
You made it beautiful.
I don't know. Okay. I've had a good time in the Bronx. I liked Mott Haven. I liked South Bronx. We had a great time. So
Absolutely.
you ain't got to tell me more than once. I could go to the Bronx again. She don't have no problem doing that. Okay. Florida girl here, definitely best. I live my New York's dream through Sunday Stroll, Christina Kale. I love that. Perfect. Okay. Should I come to Harlem again? Because we did a lot, but it's still so much to show. I didn't go to Charles Pan Fried Chicken, and I know I need to go to Charles. Have you been?
No.
Charles
Tell me
Pan
more.
Baby, they're supposed to have the best fried chicken in the game. Okay.
You haven't been. You've heard this.
I've only heard of it. I've never been. I'm just not. I'm on my get right, my eat right. So most of my things are baked and I'm not a fried girl. My mom makes a good fried fish, a fried catfish, but I'll try a fried chicken if it's supposed to be the best fried chicken. I do want to partake in that. So I'm like, there's so many things that we didn't tap into in Harlem, even though we did a lot. Anyway, so weigh in, y'all. Where should I go? Where should we pull up again?
What about trying out events? You being at events in New York. So I know. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Somebody had a similar comment.
We were at the Labor Day parade, the West Indian Day parade in Crown Heights.
Yes.
But then guess like the idea of being there and talking, or even you maybe being in costume.
I'm not opposed to a costume. Let me put that fried chicken down and pick up a salmon or a sea bass, and I could get in the costume, honey. We could do it. I'm ready for that.
But I was thinking about that. And then I know there's other events that you were thinking of going to as well this season.
Yeah. So from a previous comment, I have Carl Jordan 8710. I don't know if they're on, but they definitely said they want to see more cultural festivals, block parties, and events. So to your point, here's some things that I've highlighted, and I may pull up a stoop session, okay, hosted by the Soapbox Presents. Y'all, I want y'all to follow them. The Soap SOAPBOX Presents PRESENTS. They do these amazing. Literally, they shut down a street. They take somebody's brownstone. I don't know how that works. They take somebody's brownstone and perform literally on the stoop. They do them in Harlem and in Brooklyn, and it's a party. It's live music. And they'll have a theme. It'll be like jazz one week, and it'll be like R&B. It'll be like bebop. It's like a different theme. Baby, the streets are packed. So I definitely recommend getting there early, getting your spot, and it's a vibe. It's free. Like, pull up. It's a good time. Okay. So I definitely would love to go and cover that. Juneteenth layout at Fort Greene Park.
Yes.
Great time, y'all.
Yes.
So you got to follow the layout so you get the information, but it happens typically, the first one typically happens on Juneteenth, and that started in 2020. I'm just saying that's a good time. That's a great way to bring in the holiday, celebrate the holiday. It's one of my favorites. So I would love to cover that in a stroll. Curl Fest, going back and doing the Harlem and Brooklyn block parties. The block party for Brooklyn, and this is in Bed-Stuy, that I would want y'all to pay attention to is the organization that hosts those is called TAMA, Tompkins Avenue Merchant Association, TAMA Bed-Stuy. Make sure to follow them so you can catch their first. The first and the last one are like usually the more popular ones, and those are the ones that go viral on TikTok and Instagram. People are flying in for those. So I want to make sure y'all get involved, but I would love to be there too and do a Sunday stroll. So I definitely, yes, more event based, more of like the things that are specifically going on in New York, and that's the summertime. So I agree with that. Okay. I think this is Courtney. She says, I can't wait to come back to New York and try the biscuit bar. Yes, come to Harlem. I'm not just saying it. Like, even before we went to Harlem Biscuit and met with Chef Boots, That's my cheat meal on Saturday morning is a biscuit. Okay, I have it delivered so no one can see me do it. No, it's not. I'm just kidding. I just don't want to feel like getting up and going to get it. But that's my delivery, honey. I really eat those biscuits. They are delicious. I get a breakfast sandwich. I get that. What's the BLT? The Frederick. I don't remember the name, but I get the egg, bacon, and the cheese one. So that's the one I get. Okay. Okay. So revisit any neighborhoods I should explore. Where have I not gone that y'all want me to, pull up? People are like, come to Houston. I would love to come to Houston. Come to South Carolina, North Carolina. I would love to do that. Somebody get me a sponsor. You know what I mean? Let's do it. I would love to stroll other places. I did have a comment for somebody. They said they love the New York strolls. Natural WJ9824 says, love New York boroughs, and I definitely will continue to stroll in New York. But I do like to stroll other places because I want you all to see that you don't have to be in New York to do a stroll. Like you can be in Arizona, you can be in Dallas or Chicago and get and pop off your own stroll. You don't have to come to New York to do it. You can, but it's not a stroll is not only, happening in New York. You can do them anywhere. Okay. Black-owned businesses. Natural WJ also said about covering more plus size things. And, I'm a mid-size girl. I'm not all the way a plus size girl yet, but that's why I loved having Kelly on. She's so fine and plus size, and she's a stylist for plus size celebrities and all of that. So I like to bring her in because she's definitely going to know how to navigate that space and show you how to shop and show you where to go online. I remember a tip she gave me for the plus size girls is shopping men's. And I'm like, yes, men should be an option for all of us because they actually do a very good job with certain men's pieces. A cargo pant from the men's department. It's going to have all the great pockets. It's going to have better details. They try to make our stuff too cute and hippie. No, like a men's cargo jacket, a men's like camouflage jacket, cute. I have a few from Walmart. Girl. So anyway, that's a tip that Kelly tip that she uses for how she shops and navigates the plus size space. So that's why I love bringing her in. Y'all, if y'all want plus size stuff, please tap into her. She's got the know-how to navigate that space. Kelly, hey, Miss AB. Yes. That's why I'm like, Kelly is not one to play with. She really does navigate very well and knows how to get things done, how to tailor, how to create. She got a custom person. Somebody made those Fee Noel inspired pants. Baby, she gets it done. Don't play with Kelly Augustine, okay? Long Beach, they're opening the 4th Marathon Burger location. Celebrity Heavy, Snoop, Long Beach. Oh, you want me to come to Long Beach? I've never. That's cute. You know what? I like that, to be hopeful. Okay, Long Beach. I need to write that down. I'm going to do it right now. Perfect. I'm going to do it right now. I'm taking notes. Lots of culture in Richmond, Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I love that. Okay. Yeah. Continue to write in. Tell me your favorite places. Tell me your neighborhoods that you want me to pull up. Okay. I had another comment from Millicent Murph. Millicent Murph says, baby, she said, I want you to get into self-care. Show me where the facials are and the massages. And I'm like, period. Absolutely. That is definitely my type of carrying on. I've done Spencer Spa in Soho. I did a little, it wasn't a stroll, but it was my Soho day. I showed y'all Spencer Spa. I've been to Air Ancient Bath House in New York. That is a lovely time. 90 minutes. You can get a service or you can just enjoy the baths. I love that. So I haven't shown that. So I agree. There are lots of places. I used to go get a Joanna Vargas facial. She's a great facialist, esthetician. And then Lakeisha Dale, Black girl. And she does a great esthetician too. She does a great facial, too. So I agree with that. I would definitely love to highlight and kind of, focus more on some self-care and wellness kind of things to keep us looking fresh and young and, doing the things. Okay. Somebody said a Christmas stroll. You know what? Absolutely. I think that's my aunt. Hey, auntie. But yeah, because New York during the holidays is a cute girl. She is. She's beautiful. It's one of my favorite times to be in New York and partaking in all the things going on. Courtney said, "How about doing a Gilded Age tour? Some of the locations from the show." Oh my God, they should. I've seen a few people do it, but would be bomb from your perspective. Connecticut, Delaware, and Rhode Island. Okay. She said, "I can go to the New England states." Is that the New England states? Yeah, kind of. Okay, but I hear it. I'm a Gilded Age fan, so that would really bring me so much joy to find and match up the places from the series.
Mm-hmm.
I like how you're thinking. I like how you're thinking. Christmas. I'm just taking a few notes. I love that. Okay. Any more suggestions? Y'all can just keep chiming in as you're thinking about where it would be nice to stroll. Okay, let's get into some phrases. I have people that told me they say and repeat certain things from the stroll. What do you catch yourself saying that I say? Raven, do you have a thing that you say because you've been with me and you're like, oh, I picked this up from her because she says it all the time.
She's a cute girl. She's a cute girl. Everyone is a cute. Everything is a cute girl to me. Everything that I like is a cute girl.
That's the one. People are like, she's a cute girl. Let's get into it. Yeah, she's a cute girl. Is a popular one. She's cute. Was she cute? Was she cute? If she cute, what do you want me to do? You know what I mean? I love that. I love that y'all are saying things back to me because it's funny how many times I can say a thing and it didn't register to me until y'all said it back to me. Or I see it. If Dorella put together a little montage and I'm like, man, I sure do say cute a lot. I didn't know I said it a lot, but y'all gonna point it out and tell me I did. Amen. She's a cute girl.
Tiffany, you're naturally funny and you're quick and witty. Those are my favorite people who are just quick and witty, and you are that. You're smart, you're brilliant, stylish, and fun, and then you're funny. Everyone who knows Tiffany, and you guys get to see her personality and feel her personality. She's just a fun, funny girl. She's a cute girl and funny.
I sure do appreciate it. Y'all, I don't know if y'all watched the bloopers episode yet, but baby, Raven would be back there having me thinking I was the funniest person on earth.
The truth, because you really are. I definitely was behind the camera laughing, y'all, rolling into the street because she said something funny. I'm like, oh my goodness, she is quick and funny with it.
Girl. Anyway, so thank you. And that just speaks to I don't remember half of the things I say. So I'm just, these are things are off the dome. Kelly got you pronouncing Nostrin instead of Nostrin. So Courtney, it is Nostrin. Kelly's from the Bronx. Is Nostrand. So I was right. I'm gonna tell her. To be hopeful and love the blooper episode. Baby, I loved seeing it because I didn't remember half of that stuff. I forgot about the rat. I forgot about so many different funny moments that happened behind the scenes, behind the stroll. So if y'all haven't watched that, please tune in because I was cracking up. Raven would be giggling, and it was just so funny to revisit those moments. Okay, listen. Raven, you got any questions for the people as the producer? Like, what else? Okay.
No. I mean, I'm excited. No. I don't have any questions, y'all. You've answered them. Like, what's your favorite moment? What do you enjoy about the show? Where should we go next? Someone did say they like when you're talking to people. A big part of it is like, I like that too. You like engaging with folks and just like strolling along and meeting the crowd. I love a good soundbite. And a lot of times when the sound bites come in, you'll be like, oh my goodness, I discovered something amazing. So
yeah, that is a benefit because New Yorkers will talk. You get New Yorkers will be like, hey, what y'all doing over there? Let me come see it. Check it out. Mic me. I got something to say. And I'm like, baby, let's go. Let's do it.
Every single time that was the case. And a lot of times people would just start talking and we'd be like, hold up, can we mic you? Can we mic you?
Yeah. Can we make sure we get the right audio? Yeah. So New Yorkers are, shout out to New Yorkers, because y'all be ready to go. Like, what we talking about, what we doing, I'm ready. Mexico City was a great one, putting us on internationally. Of course. Yeah. And I want to do more of that. Somebody tag a sponsor. You get what I'm saying? Like, I want to go on the scene and just really do a good stroll. Okay. Very good, y'all. Exciting. So let me see here. I'm using a new system, so I'm just figuring things out. We're doing it all together. So that's the questions y'all got. Yes, somebody should be sponsoring a tourism board for sure. Ooh, Portugal. Yes, to be hopeful. That's on my wish list. Portugal. Lisbon. Is that Lisbon's in Portugal? She on my list, girl. So if I can leave and come back safely, amen. That's where I want to go and what I want to do. Amen. Okay, perfect. Love that. Y'all keep chiming in. And so we're in the process of planning season 3. And I just want to thank y'all in advance for your patience with us as we figure out where we're going, and continue to stay locked into this space. So like, comment, subscribe, and share, and continue to keep up with me on socials at Tiffany and Battle for more updates. And I'll, do the fashion and more kind of the lifestyle content there. But stay locked in to find out when Sunday Stroll. And I'm, coming with the fashion, y'all. I am working on a series called Class Work. For anyone who wants to know more about the fashion and style, Class Work is where that will be showing up. It is coming. I keep saying it's coming. It's really coming for real. So that, be on the lookout for that next. And so, like, we've already kind of mentioned it, but we're keeping the conversation going about season 2. There's been a bloopers video, so go, check that out after this. I did a Sunday Stroll soundtrack. I don't know if y'all have put this on in the background, baby, and vibed out, but it is such a vibe. It is so therapeutic. It is so calming to just put this soundtrack on and just lose your mind or center yourself. It just really come back. I'm not just saying that because we created it. Like, I really have been listening to it. It's like, oh my God, I love the music. So we did one for season 2. I'm going to do it for season 1. Like, I love this. Okay. Oh, Courtney said, what brands or companies should we be tagging? I love that you're serious. I love that you're wanting to take initiative. Courtney, the travel boards. So it's like, what is it? Like Visit New York? Tag them. Time Out New York? Tag them. Who else? Raven, who can she tag? Or who can people tag to like get Sunday Stroll on their radar?
Listen, I'm saying tag airlines, any travel
Delta
pieces, yeah.
Marriott. I've had a partnership with Marriott. Tag them. Tell them to fly me out and put me up.
Hotels. Yeah. Because it's so you now y'all got me daydreaming about Portugal, and I was like, oh, it speaks to the love of travel and being adventurous, and that's a big part of why I tune in. I'm really speaking as a fan and a viewer also. Yes, producing was amazing, but I'm a fan, and Sunday Stroll speaks to me in that way, in that adventurous travel way that I just love. So anything where I think it's travel related, go. You need suitcases, luggage, like brand.
Look, come on, Away, Hartman,
You're talking about footwear too.
And y'all know I need a good shoe because sometimes I'll be out there suffering. Raven knows we've had to shake my feet off and shake them out and put them back on my body.
She took her feet off a couple times, y'all.
Y'all know that. So yeah, I sure appreciate you for asking that because that's definitely helpful. And literally, my mind just went Portugal. I don't know if y'all been on this 10 fish trend with the sardines. And the I don't know, but the 10 fish is a thing. Portugal is known for the 10 fish. People go to Portugal to bring back 10 fish. I know that was a thing, but I've been in my sardines bag, so I'm gonna give me some 10 fish when I go to Lisbon. Okay. A lot of Black Americans have moved to Portugal. Yes, it's a whole expat scene. Get into it. I want to see. I'm gonna pull up on them. So I love that. Content that's coming. So I said we did bloopers. Check it out. Soundtrack is a vibe out to it. Put it in the background. Just put it on while you're cooking, cleaning, reading. I promise you, take a stroll with it. It is a vibe. Okay. Coming up, I'm gonna highlight my favorite moments. Top 10 coming up next Sunday. Actually, I didn't even mention them here because I want y'all to watch the video. So tune in next Sunday to find out my top 10 favorite moments. I'm also gonna talk about how I plan my stroll. So whoever asked me about the restaurants, I'm literally telling you how I plan the stops, where I start, how it all goes down. So that's going to be a good, meaty, educational episode. And then we're going to rate my looks just for the fashion girls based on comfort. I do give a little style breakdown, but we're going to talk about, some things because we shot the season in the summer. So now we're going to be going into spring, summer. So now it's like inspiration for what you can wear on your stroll. So I'm going to link to the things that are available now because I have oldies but goodies. I'm a collector of sorts, so my stuff is not always available. So I'm going to try to link to some things that are available now and then more stuff. So just keep, tuning in. We're continuing the conversation every Sunday. And that's it, you guys. Y'all have any more questions? Sunday track is a vibe. Yes. Thank you so much. I agree. I think so as well. I'm biased. All right, y'all. Thank you. Y'all, we've been on here for 56 minutes. I sure do appreciate y'all for spending this time with us and tuning in and spending a part of your Sunday with us, reminiscing on season 2. Raven, I thank you for tuning in, for your hard work, for showing up in the, baby, it was a heat wave, a hurricane, a tornado. We out there strolling, honey. And you were strolling along with us. I sure do appreciate it. So
love that. Thank you.
Nothing else. Yeah. Nothing else as I close most episodes. Remember, life is not always about the destination. It's about the journey. So get your stroll on. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Yay. I'm so glad y'all enjoyed it.
Bye.